Greetings, my beautiful lovelies. It's Emmy. How are you? It's great to see you and welcome back. Today's video is sponsored by Skillshare, the online learning community that offers thousands of different classes for the curious and creative-minded, all different classes for different skill levels. It's curated for learning, there are no ads, and they're always adding new classes. So whether you're a dabbler or a pro, you are creative. So discover what you can make with classes at every skill level. You can try one of Skillshare's live classes and interact in real time with your instructor and fellow creatives. Connect with the support of fellow creatives and enter a community of inspiration, encouragement, and communication. So right now I'm taking a course called Indoor Gardening, Grow Houseplants, Veggies, and Herbs with Edka Chaudhry. And it's a great class for those that are just getting into growing houseplants, or if you're like me, you love growing things. But what I like about this class is specifically about growing things indoors. In the summertime, I have a small garden. Our garden's outside, but in the wintertime, it's a wonderful idea to be able to grow things inside. So if you'd like to explore your creativity with Skillshare, be one of the first 1,000 people to click my link down below to receive 1 month free trial of Skillshare. Big thanks to Skillshare for sponsoring this video and for their continued support. Today I am going to be exploring yet another fried chicken recipe because I adore fried chicken. That balance of crispy exterior and juicy chicken inside is just so good, and there's so many wonderful permutations. So today I'm going to be exploring a recipe that uses this, and this is rice paper. Isn't it marvelous? It's transparent. And you can see this pattern, this little lattice pattern. And this comes from the mats that the batter is poured onto and steamed and dried. Isn't it wonderful? So the typical application of rice paper is that it's dipped so it gets rehydrated and it's soft and supple. And it's used in different kinds of spring rolls. So different veggies, little meats, all kind of rolled up into a lovely package and then dipped in a sauce and eaten. Wildly popular in Southeast Asia and absolutely scrum-diddly-umptious. So today's recipe inspiration comes from a YouTube channel called One Meal a Day, which showcases all kinds of lovely, lovely recipes. I'll put a link down below to the original video, and when I saw it, I knew that I had to make it because it looks so simple and delicious. Super, super, super simple. So let's go ahead and make it. So in this dish, I've got 1 pound of chicken breast. You can use chicken thighs if you like. That'll be extra juicy, but this is what I've got. So chicken tenders often have this little bit of a tendon here, so I like to remove that. It's a little bit chewy. We're gonna cut these into 1-inch bits, about that big. These shears come in really handy. You can just cut them right into your bowl, and you don't have to dirty your cutting board. And like I said, you also don't have to use chicken breast. You can also use chicken thighs, or you could use tofu as well. Now I'm going to go thoroughly wash my hands and my scissors. Now it's time to season our chicken. This is about 1 teaspoon of curry powder. Maybe 1/8 teaspoon of sugar. This is raw sugar, but you could use granulated. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. This is seasoning salt. This is Korean, and it's a combination of MSG and salt mixed together. You can omit this if you like. You can add MSG if you like. You do what you like, but this is gonna make it extra tasty. So about 1/4 teaspoon of that. And then a bunch of freshly cracked pepper. Say at least 1/4 teaspoon. Now we're gonna mix that all together. Now we're gonna place this in the refrigerator until we're ready to use it. So now we're gonna take our rice paper sheets and we are going to cut them in half. So you can just fold them like this, but sometimes they break. So we can also just cut them in half. Cut super easily. These sheets also come in circles. In fact, I see them more often in circles, and those will work just fine as well. So I have a pan of water, and now we're going to take our rice sheet and just dip it into the water. It's very firm and flexible, but as it rehydrates, it becomes very, very soft. So just one dip. It's kind of seemingly impossible, but just one dip and just wait a few minutes and you'll see the difference. Just after about a minute, it's already beginning to soften, but you still see that kind of waffle pattern on there. Look how supple it gets. It turns into a membrane. Isn't that amazing? Like you can kind of see through it. And then we're going to take one piece of our marinated chicken, place it right in there, and then we're just going to wrap it like a burrito. Tuck the ends in, and this is going to form our crust. Ding. Such marvelous material. It's elastic and stretchy and transparent, so different than the brittle, opaque sheets from the beginning. Look at that. That's a perfect one right there. Cute little bundle. So I'm going to continue doing this until all of my chicken is wrapped. Okay, see you in a little bit. Alrighty, my lovelies, I'm back. I have wrapped all of my chicken, and here I've got some peanut oil that I've heated up to 325 degrees. Gently take one of our chicken pieces, drop it into the oil. Give them a little nudge so they don't stick to the bottom. Look, immediately they're crisping up. Look at that. These like to stick to each other, so don't put too many in a pan. So I'm going to say about 3 to 4 minutes for these to fry. And I can use my probe thermometer to make sure that we have 165 degree internal temperature. They're looking beautiful. They're like little mummies. Alrighty, my lovelies, I am back. I have fried up my curry chicken bits, and I cannot wait to taste these. Do they look kind of like larvae? I know, it's not all that appealing for many of you, but that's what they remind me of. Pupa in a blanket. Now you're really gonna wanna make this recipe, right? I mean, I don't know, I think it's worth trying. Here we go. Itadakimasu. The chicken is delectable, juicy, tender, and beautifully seasoned with that curry powder, salt, pepper. And the exterior is so interesting. It's crispy, yet it's got a bit of a chew to it. Kind of a similar chew to when you eat spring rolls, that little kind of pull that you get. Yeah, crispy. Pretty delicious. Look at this one. Alrighty, let's do another one. The crunch reminds me a little bit of tempura. It's kind of a light, thin crunch, yet it has this nice elastic kind of pull to it, which is really delightful. The seasoning inside is perfect. I love the combination of deep fried crispiness with that curry powder. Really, really good. I think this would be perfect with a bowl of rice, maybe a little dipping sauce, a little salad. Delectable. Alrighty, my lovelies, so that's how you can transform this beautiful rice paper into a delectable deep fried treat. Thanks so much for watching, and big thanks to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. If you'd like to try Skillshare for yourself, be one of the first 1,000 to click my link down below to receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. I almost forgot, if you like a printable version of this recipe, I'll put a link down below to my website. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed that one. I hope you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media, like this video, subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Toodaloo, take care, bye! Hello? Hello? Let me in.